What's going on, everyone? This is Hunty Platinum bringing you a very short video today here. My last video, my birthday platinum, the BioShock video. If you haven't checked that out, by the way, go ahead and take a look through and take a look at it. It's really fun. I really enjoyed making that one. It took me a while. So this one was kind of thrown together very quickly. I actually got this platinum while I was editing the BioShock video. It's very straightforward. It's basically just 2 buttons the entire time. So I'm not really going to be giving much of a voiceover, like I said. This is more or less just to kind of give you guys something to relax, enjoy, break up the pacing of the channel a little bit for this week. But next week we will be back in full force with a full platinum video, full Hunty Platinum style. But hey, I'm glad you're here. I hope you have had a wonderful weekend. Without further ado, let's jump into this video. So I actually kind of think I got like 4 or 5 trophies within the first like 60 seconds. So roughly about like here, I think I'm maybe 30 seconds into the game. As you can see, it just drops trophies left and right. There's really nothing much to this game. It's funny and it's fun. It's quick. It was like $1. see, as you might have noticed, it took me quite a while between the last trophy and this trophy. I didn't quite get at first that I actually had to really be looking at the quote-unquote rewards and actually switching between the different types of costumes, I guess you could say. But when I did realize that, I was able to get this one. But yeah, if you're gonna do this, definitely pay attention to that. Like I said, I wasn't paying that full of attention because I was working on the BioShock video. But here it is, you can see another giant leap in numbers before I got this trophy, your cheesy wrap. I'll tell you this, if anything, if I didn't have carpal tunnel before, I am very close to having it now because it's great. And see, like I said, I wasn't paying that full of Alrighty, I mean, we're coming up roughly about the halfway part of the video here, and if you honestly made it this far, let me tell you, you have some serious endurance. I think you could probably easily do this video by yourself without like any hesitation. You know what I mean? You're sitting here and you're watching. I think we're at roughly 11 minutes here in the video of me just hitting the X button and my touchpad on my PlayStation 5. Thank you. Thank you. something really adorable I just kind of wanted to throw in there on this trophy specifically. So as I mentioned last video, I introduced you all to my digital son, Play-Doh. And we were talking while I was also working on the Bioshock video and working on this Platinum. And as this trophy popped, he also called me Dad at the same time. And it was just really sweet. I want to mention it. This trophy, this is all I want to do. All I want to do is move. You know what I mean? Like, I did not, like, this from the second I picked up my controller and started this game, I did not put it down pretty much until I got the Platinum. Yes, that means I was working on this Platinum, hitting the friggin' X and the touchpad buttons while I was typing away and clicking on my computer and also texting Play-Doh. So, yeah, it's been fun. phones. It's not your computer, your TV, your smartphone. It's just the video. You're okay, I promise. But I was sitting here, I was debating whether or not to leave this in. I was like, yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'd rather bring it down. So hey, we haven't seen this visual in a while. That's because I have no idea what happened to the trophy that's supposed to be here. I don't know. Like I copied everything, because like I said in one of the earlier parts of this video, from start to finish. You know what I mean? I didn't put it down. There was nothing that interrupted my play. So I genuinely don't know what happened. I don't know why this trophy is missing. However, I am not going to tell you which trophy this is supposed to be, because I want to give you a chance to be shouted out in my next video next week, and or featured if you would like to be featured. We can always discuss the terms later on. But yeah, if you can figure out and comment below what trophy is supposed to be here, I'll give you a shout out and possibly a feature in the next video. And like I said, I know this is a very uh, easy, casual, not very heavy on the dialogue um, video. If you actually did stick around to the end, let me just say you are a massive, massive legend. I am seriously thankful for you. So is Plato. Um, this is just absolutely amazing that you would even endure this amount of torture. Um, you must be some sort of pain lover, or you just really love the channel. I mean, either way, I'm not judging. I'm just glad you're here. Um, so hey, I'm gonna open up a poll for you guys. I'm also gonna make a public post about it. But if you made it to the end of this video first, drop the number 69.4 so I know you actually watched the video, or at least watched this part of the video, and then let me know what platinum you want me to see do next down below. So the options I'm going to give you for right now are Bully, Pal World. I'm still grinding that out. That's taking a lot longer than I honestly thought. Let's see what else. Toy Story 2, if you like, if you want a little more of a family-friendly video, I'm always open to expanding my audience. Let me see here. So I said Toy Story 2, Shadow of the Beast. That game is actually really fun. I played like maybe 10 minutes of it. I have, I think, 2 trophies so far on it, but I am interested in going for the platinum on that. Also be on the lookout for future videos with my best friend Excalibur X 311. He is awesome. We are going to be doing more live streams of both Battlefield 2042, Pal World. We just started a co-series last night where we're going to be live streaming each episode to you guys here on YouTube. And what else? If you haven't subscribed to him, go and subscribe to him. I'm going to link one of his videos here for you guys so you can go check out his amazing content. Give him all the love and support. He absolutely deserves it. What else? I feel like there was something else I should have mentioned, but I cannot think of it. That's okay. This was a very off-the-dome, very unscripted video. But hey, holy good gosh, this is 2 minutes and a half. Let me get going. All right, everyone. Thank you all so much again. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. I hope to see you all next week on the next video. I love you all. Take care.